Greatest common factor.
But you never do one.
But that's an A. So I factored that A out because it had those in common. Okay. Now look right here. The greatest common factor here is a 1 again. So that's not going to do us a lot of good. But we can factor trinomials. How can I factor A squared?
A and A.
That's a minus sign, so what does that mean?
Alternate.
They alternate. Okay, and I got 18, and I'm trying to get negative 3.
It'd be A plus 3, A minus 6.
Okay, so you're thinking 6 and 3?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, so negative 6 positive 3 or positive 6 negative 3?
Positive 6, negative 3.
What am I trying to get here?
Negative 6.
Yeah, so it has to be this one. Negative 6, positive 3. If this is a minus sign, okay, if your signs are alternating, and this is whatever this sign is going to go with the big number every time. Now I factored as much as I can factor. So what will cancel here?
The A plus 3 and A plus 3.
Good. And that'll leave me A divided by A minus 6. Now, why won't those A's cancel?
Because you gotta look at the whole problem.
Yeah, and that's being connected by subtraction, right? So I cannot cancel those. Anybody else have a question?
No.
I'll show you the way I did it. I did it like A plus 3, A plus 1, A.
Oh yeah, that won't, see if you do A plus 3 times A plus 1, it won't get you back to A squared plus 3A.
But I want it. I want it.
Hang on, I'll show you. Oh, I'm talking. A plus 3 times A plus 1 is A squared plus A plus 3A plus 3. It's A squared plus 4A plus 3, not A squared plus 3.
How'd you get that though?
FOIL method. See, that won't get you back here.
Yeah, but how do you get A squared plus A? I'll get you, I know
A times A is A squared. A times 1 is A.
Oh,
3 times A is 3. Yeah, so that won't work. Good try though. All right, let's look at 25. X squared plus 4x minus 32 divisible by x plus 8. Okay? Guys, you need to listen, please. Okay, the first thing I need to do is try to factor out the greatest common factor. If you don't stop, you're going to leave. I'm tired of getting on to you every day. Okay, greatest common factor. Again, if there's a 1, your greatest common factor is going to be 1, and so that's over with. So how can I factor x squared plus 4x minus 32? Greatest common factor is a 1. So how can I factor that trinomial? X and x.
And then
Shh. That's a minus sign, so what does that mean?
Alternate.
Alternate, good job.
I got 8 and 4.
You got 8 and 4, positive 8 or negative 8?
Positive 8.
Positive 8, negative 4. 8x minus 4x is 4x. Anybody have a question about that?
And then you can't do nothing to the bottom.
Good. Anybody have a question about the numerator though? Everybody understand how to factor that?
Can the two, or the top first one and the bottom, can't they cancel out?
The x minus 8s?
And then you
I got
plus
x minus 8 and x minus 8, so those can cancel.
Those are plus 8.
I'm sorry, x plus 8 and x plus 8. So what does that leave me?
X minus 4.
Good.
Just thinking
That's not working for me. Don't have to separate. Okay, 2p squared minus 14p divided by p squared minus 49. All right. So the first thing we should do is check for the greatest common factor.
Would it be 2?
So the greatest common factor here is what?
2?
A 2. And then I have a p squared and a p. So both terms have at least one p.
Yeah, you do the P, and then since it's subtracted, alternates.
No.
No, why were you putting that there?
Greatest
Yeah,
common
you-
factor.
You do,
So if I factor 2p out of 2p squared, what would that leave me?
P squared.
No,
Or P.
just a p. There's
Minus
two p's
7.
here. So I've used one, that leaves me with one.
Minus 7.
Minus 7, just a 7?
No, P. I said 7P.
7p? Okay, I got a p and I used it.
Oh, yeah, so it's just 7.
Just 7. 2p times p is 2p squared. 2p times negative 7 is negative 14p. Okay, now, what about the denominator?
You just put P twice. You do like
Divide.
parentheses P plus, or P, yeah. Then you do alternate because it's subtract.
Okay,
Then you do minus 7 and plus 7.
good. Okay, do you remember what we called that binomial? It's being subtracted. They're both perfect
Difference
squares.
of 2 squares.
Good. Difference of two